Hi everyone, Ohio Valley Railfan here. Welcome back to another product review. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Penn Central GP40 from Atlas O Trains and how I weathered it. Without further ado, let's get started. This version of the GP40 was first introduced by Atlas around 2019. However, the tooling for this model dates back to 2001 under the MTH Premier line. In fact, looking underneath the model, you can see MTH's stamped builder's plate, which is now overlaid by Atlas's printing. The MSRP for this model was $629.95, however I paid $529.99 for my model from Patrick's Trains in Wheeling, West Virginia. 3182 is a GP40 built by EMD in October 1968 for the Penn Central. It was one of 17 GP40s that were delivered with the rare and unique orange worm logo to hype up the inclusion of the bankrupted New Haven Railroad into the PC family. Looking at photos online, this unit retained its orange worms up until early 1972. It was then repainted into PC's regular black with white worms. In 1976, it was transferred to Conrail as their 3182, and in 1983, the unit was sold to New Jersey Transit as their 4210. As of 2024, this unit is still in service with NJT, and it now even carries a new look, commemorating the heritage of the Erie Railroad. 3182 holds the distinction of being the lead unit in one of PC's most well-known accidents, known as the Highway Incident. On August 21, 1969, 3182 led a yard move through South Bay Yard near Boston, Massachusetts, when the engineer became incapacitated, causing the train to run through the stub tracks and into oncoming traffic on Interstate 93. As this is a Premier line model, there is no shortage of separately applied details. These include the brake cylinder wires, lift rings, sand filler caps, meshed see-through grills, windshield wipers, grab irons, and uncoupling levers. Props to Atlas for including most road name-specific details, such as the Sinclair antenna, cab-mounted S3L air horn, marker lights, and lack of a snowplow on the Pilot. That isn't to say this model doesn't have its flaws. For whatever reason, there's no cab signaling box on the engineer's side, and the headlight mount isn't flush with the top of the cab. The locomotive's body is largely plastic, while the handrails, frame, fuel tank, trucks, and pilots are all die-cast metal. The model's original black paint is evenly applied throughout, and there's no paint leaks on any of the yellow highlights. The small markings are crisp, however I did notice some voids in the lettering logo on the long hood. Let's talk performance. Under the hood, this unit is equipped with ProtoSound 3.0, dual flywheel-equipped motors, helical gears, a high-bass speaker, dual remote-controlled couplers, and a smoke unit. The audiophiles sound spot on for this unit. The EMD turbocharged 645 prime mover sounds crisp, and the S3L horn file matches both the model and the prototype. I was surprised to learn that you could even quill the horn using the MTH DCS system. Definitely a +1 in my book. This unit runs smooth as butter, handling my 036 curves with ease. Thanks to the dual motors and traction tires, this unit had no problems of hauling any heavy consist, a trademark of MTH's build quality. So that's the base model covered, but I wanted to take this model one step further and weather it to its 1972 post-wreck appearance. I decided to implement the techniques of legendary O-scale modeler and painter Norm Charbonneau into the 3182. After masking off the windows, I first sprayed the unit with Tester's Dull Coat. Then I applied one light layer of polyscale grimy black to the body, and a heavier layer on the trucks. I then added a slight layer of Model Master's light tan to the underside of the trucks and pilots to simulate brake shoe and ballast residue. Lastly, I dry brushed some AIM weathering Delta Dirt powders to the walkways. One more layer of dull coat, and the model was complete. Consider liking and subscribing to the channel for more railroading content. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.